Peace, family. I'm a part of David Immunitier's Believe Nation, and yesterday we had a video that was sent out, and the video was talking about how we all are not regular. We're not here, we weren't put here to live regular lives. We weren't put here to accept regular things, but the reality of it all is that we accept it. And so we have regular and mediocre lives. We have and live regular and mediocre lives because that's what we choose to accept, right? We already, in our minds, will say to someone else, oh yeah, you could do that. We were all put here for a specific purpose. You know what I mean? It's bigger than you. What's you is for you, right? But we often don't have that same positive self-talk for ourselves. And not only do we not have that self-talk for ourselves, we also don't believe that for ourselves. We don't believe that we were put here to do something that's bigger than us. We don't believe that we were put here to live above average, right? And so it's easy for us to tell other people that, but when it comes to our own selves, we will down talk ourselves like nobody's business, and then expect someone else to believe that they are somebody special when we tell them that we can't even believe that about ourselves, right? We know that every single person that was put on this earth was put on here for a reason, no matter the reason. They were put on here for a reason. The truth of the matter is that a lot of us don't look for that reason, and we end up settling and living in a life that that isn't becoming or isn't supportive of that reason, right? So no matter what the reason is, even if you don't know what your purpose is now, know that there is a purpose, right? And so you can focus your energy on not only finding that purpose, but being productive in your journey, in your search for that purpose, right? And I was told one time by a mentor that your purpose can be whatever you need it to be for right now to get to tomorrow, or to see the success that you want. You don't have to know your ultimate purpose, but you can set some goals and make that your purpose for right now until your actual purpose comes into fruition, right? We don't have to wait until we know the ultimate, let me put these scissors down, the ultimate scheme or the ultimate purpose or the end goal for our lives. We don't have to wait until then, but we choose to oftentimes. And when we choose to live a life of regularity, then we start wishing we were in other places. We start being envious of other people. We start being jealous of other people because we have chose to live a regular life. So now anyone else that has tapped into their extraordinary life, or tapped into their purpose, or tapped into their focus, we get a little bit side-eye about it, right? Because we've chosen to accept our position. So I'm here to say that even if you don't know your purpose, even if you don't know what your next step is going to be, even if you feel like it's not your time, right? Because we do that too. We'll tell ourselves it's just not our time. The next time God got me. We say silly things like that to ourselves, not realizing that we're affirming to ourselves in that moment that we don't have what it takes. We're telling ourselves that we have to wait until another moment, as if we can't make every moment our moment, right? Our moment doesn't mean that we're like this to the world, doesn't mean that we're on some platform to the world. Our moment to us can mean that we're being productive every day. Our moment to us can mean that we're doing whatever it takes to make sure that our goals are hit, right? That's our moment, right? We have to get out of our mind and stop thinking about, oh, my moment's got to be on a big screen. Let's get out of the falsity of it all, right? Because the big screen thing is fake. Because now there's some people that are not necessarily on the big screen anymore, and now they're trying to figure out some other ways to supplement their income. So that's what I wanted to share with you all. There's absolutely, we were not put on here to live boring, regular lives. And to me, what might be boring might not be what's boring to you. You might like knitting. I want to learn how to knit, but that's beside the point. You might like knitting, right? That might be excitement to you. That might be what's getting you going, especially if you're able to, hey Brandy, especially if you're able to use your ability to knit to create an income from it. Now you're really excited. You know why? Because I'm enjoying knitting, so I'm already getting paid from the feeling of knitting because that's what I enjoy to do. But when you are able to turn that into an income and you can knit for other people, now you don't have to get the feeling of being excited about getting paid because you're already getting paid because you love to knit. But when other people pay you for it, now you can live a life that's happy according to you. A life of knitting and creating clothes and being a designer. Put the scissors down, I'm sorry. A life of knitting and making clothes and doing art may not be, it's not exciting to me. I like creating things, but that type of creation is not exciting to me. But somebody it is. So let's get out of the mindset that living a big life has anything to do with anyone else. It has everything to do with you and how you feel about yourself and how you feel about what you're doing. So I wanted to share that with you. You're not put here to live a regular life, like my mentor always tells me to do. Fall in love with the process. Stop always, hey sis, thank you for tuning in. Stop always thinking as if it has to be something big. Fall in love with the process. And when you fall in love with the process, you are consistent. And then you'll eventually get to the end goal. So thank y'all for tuning in to me. And I will speak to y'all later. Peace, family.